So I just stole Matthew's camera. We're at Singh's Roti Shop.
Hey guys, today we are at Singh's Roti Shop, one of the places in Queens, New York where they have some of the best doubles and roti and other amazing East Indian type foods. So make sure you guys come over to Singh's, check it out. We're going to go inside, we're going to check out what they have going on in the kitchen, what they have already cooked and prepared, and Reshmi and I are going to try out some of the foods that they already have prepared as well. So let's go inside, guys. What's up guys, as I'm sure you saw from the intro to this video, you are seeing that I am at Singh's Roti Shop in Queens, New York. Now I got one of my favorite YouTubers to come along with me so we could go ahead and just show you everything that Singh's Roti Shop has to offer. Singh's Roti Shop has been open for a really long time in Queens, New York, specifically in Richmond Hill, and they have some delicious mouth-watering Trini food. They have different dessert items, baked goods, sweets, and of course all of those savory curries, stews, and different types of rotis. Now, every time you go to Singh's, you will leave full and you will leave happy, and I don't think there's anything on this menu that is not good. All of the ladies in the back were so sweet and so nice, and they were so willing to teach me and show me some of the stuff they make and how they make it. So let's get into the back of the kitchen, and then we're going to go ahead and try some of the food. So some of the stuff they have at Singh's include dal, they have white rice, fried pumpkin, mango takari or mango curry. They have some bhaji over here, as well as some aloo curry in that little bowl in the front. They have lentils here. They have callaloo in the front, which is like the tower leaf or the dashin bush. They also have more aloo curry there. They have some chana, and this is what they use for their doubles, the curry chana or chana curry. And they also have all of these sauces and condiments that they put on their doubles. They also have some jeera pork, some curried fish. They have some stewed pork. They have chicken curry or curry chicken. They also have some pachowni over there. They have some shrimp curry or curried shrimp. They have curry beef as well as curried goat. In this case over here, they have some pig's foot sauce, and I hear it's very refreshing. They have some char siu pork or barbecue pork. They have some more stewed pork over here. They have some chili wings, some sweet chili wings. They have oxtail. And in the front there, they also have some hot wings. And over here, they have their jerk chicken. And let me tell you what, all of these meats look so good. They had their chicken palau, almost like a cook-up rice of sorts. They have the macaroni pie here, some Chinese-style stewed chicken. They have some Chinese-style fried chicken, some lo mein. They have some barbecue chicken over there in the front. And they have some stir-fried veggies as well as some fried rice. So they also have many different types of sweets, and I found out that they're made fresh almost daily. They have kurma over there, they have sugar cake, some barfi, and fudge. They also have some baked goods. They have like gulab jamun, they have some jalebi, and they have their cassava pone that has raisins in it. They have some coconut drops that has the cherries and raisins and a lot of coconut on the inside. And they also have sweet bread, which is coconut and a lot of different mixed fruit. So this is the bara for the doubles, right? So they just take a little bit of oil in their hand and they spread it, and then they put it in the oil. And what, it takes a few seconds only, right? So this is the chana that they make for the doubles, right? So how many pots of this do you make a day? 4 pots? Wow. So they have to make a lot of chana to keep up with the crowds every day. And as you guys can see, the size of this pot, it's really, really big amounts they're working. So this is the Polari frying. That's
That's chicken.
chicken, curried, right?
Yeah.
And that's dal. And this is the finished product for the pilari. Now what's this?
That's to make tamarind sauce.
Oh, tamarind sauce. So this is the bus-up shut roti that they're rolling out here before they put it on the griddle. What is that you guys use, oil or ghee?
Oh, oil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they put oil on both sides and then they flip it around. And about how long does it take to cook?
Like 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 to 3 minutes. That's it. Maybe that's too long for sometimes.
This is where they bust it up now.
This is the dal curry.
So this is the dal curry that they're rolling out, and then she's gonna put it on the griddle to cook. About how long does it take to cook on the griddle?
2 minutes? Yeah, just like the
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes it's more fast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hello, what's up? Yeah. Yes,
So as you guys can see, they work in really, really large amounts. They have to make a lot of them at one time. So all she does is she takes one ball of the dough, she puts it in some flour, and then she fills it up nice and tight with some of the grind dal. And the grind dal just has like pepper and garlic and jeera and stuff, right? And so they come out pretty big when you make them like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how did you roll it up?
Okay.
Yeah, it come up big. Yeah.
Alright, so basically she takes one of the pieces of dough, it's a very soft dough, and then what are you putting in the middle now?
This is vegetable lard and ghee.
Okay, so it's like Crisco almost, with
Yeah,
with
yeah.
with ghee mixed together.
And then you sprinkle some dry flour over that. And then you split it so. And then you roll it.
And this is what gives it all of the layers and stuff.
Yes.
And you just put it down just like that. So I got my doubles with slight pepper on the inside. Reshmi of course got hers with full pepper, right? Heavy pepper. So I just wanted to give you guys a little overview on how this doubles really tasted. Now I just wanted to let you know this is not my first time having a Singh's doubles. Singh's in my opinion makes some of the best doubles in New York. Now when you eat it, their bara is super soft. It doesn't get hard at all. It's not super crispy. You want that bara to stay soft as you're eating it. And as far as the chana, it doesn't taste watery like some chanas taste. It's perfectly seasoned. And of course, when you get those peppers and the sauces and whatnot on the doubles, it really elevates it to a new level and it's really, really delicious. Alright guys, so here are some of the other items that we ordered. And I told Reshmi, just go ahead and order whatever you think would be good. Let's just go ahead and try a few things. So being that I've never had a currants roll before, we have that. We have a piece of cassava pone, and of course I've had that before because us Guyanese people make that too, but Trini individuals do make the recipe a little bit different as well. And of course we have the coconut drops or the coconut buns, and that's just really like a bread filled with coconut and other spices, and it's really, really soft and just really good. So this currants roll, being that it was my first time, it was definitely a surprise because I've seen it so many times, and it's not something that I've been like dying to try, but it was worth trying because it's super, super delicious. The pastry on the outside is not dry at all. It's flaky, it's buttery, and it's actually pretty flavorful. Just because it's dough doesn't mean it's not flavorful. And on the inside, it's chock full of those currants or the raisins, and it has like a little sugar mixture coating the currants, which give it a nice little moistness on the inside as well. So make sure you try that if you head on over to Singh's as well. It's a perfect little item to take home and have with your cup of coffee or cup of tea.
So Reshmi is going to try one of these coconut drops or coconut buns, and just basically has coconut. It's like a bread dough almost, and it has raisins and some cherries on the inside.
And plenty fresh coconut.
Yes.
And spices. Moist. You know how sometimes you eat coconut drops and it's so dry?
It sucks the spit out of your mouth.
This one is nice and moist.
Nice. Alright guys, so Reshmi and I just finished those doubles. We're both really, really full from that and the other desserts that we ate. So we're just gonna go ahead and walk around Liberty for a little bit within some of the streets, just to go to some of the markets and the stores and check out what they have. So let's go.
We have to burn off those calories that we just consumed.
Alright guys, so we're walking along 129th Street, and this is one of the restaurants on the street. It's like a Guyanese Chinese fusion style restaurant, and you'll see a lot of these in the area. And of course they have like little salons in the area, laundromats, all that kind of stuff. So we're just gonna keep walking down and show you some more that they have. And it is nighttime right now. It's a little chilly, pretty chilly actually. New York is also known for some of the best Chinese food ever, and in Queens, New York, I've had some of the best as well. Really, really, really good stuff. And you can always hear a nice little Indian tune playing in the background when you're walking along Liberty Avenue.
That's Anil's Roti shop.
Oh wow, they updated it.
Yeah. Totally revamped the entire thing.
For any of you guys that don't know, across the street is Anil's Roti shop, like Reshmi just said. They're another like Trini roti shop, right?
Yeah.
And you know, they serve all the classics, roti, doubles, dal puri, but they totally revamped their area and their sign and the inside of the restaurant. Alright guys, so we just got onto 124th Street and we're here by the Apna Bazaar, and it's basically just a store that sells a whole bunch of fresh veggies and fruits and other little items. As you guys can see, they have some pineapples here, they have eggplant.
Now in any of these little markets on Liberty Avenue, you're going to find a whole bunch of fruits and veggies, anything that you can imagine. And what I'm looking at here is some breadfruit as well as some bread nut, which is also called katahar or shatain to my Trini individuals. At this Apna Bazaar in particular, they have a whole section here with all kinds of different bhajis and spinaches and greens. And basically what I just showed you was some Malabar spinach, also known as poi bhaji. Here is some saag paneer is what they call it. They have some cilantro over here, and they also have some methi, which is known as fenugreek. Fenugreek is like another type of bhaji. I know a lot of Indian households will use it, and they just cook it up just like any other spinach or bhaji. You have the kale, of course. Everybody knows that kale is becoming a really, really big health food. And over here is like the Trini style celery. It's very thin on the edges, unlike the American celery. I've heard that it has a little bit of a different flavor, but I wouldn't know because I have not tried it. And of course you have your American celery over here, and on this end we have some regular flat leaf parsley, and we also have many different types of bok choys. We have the more mature version over here, we have the white version, we have the baby bok choy over here, and we also have some mustard bhaji or mustard greens, and there's some broccoli here as well as some shallots or scallions. And of course in a lot of these West Indian markets they have the culantro, also known as shadow beni or bandanya. This is just a stronger version of the regular cilantro, and I love to use it in my cooking. although it's not traditionally Guyanese.
They have some guavas here, some mint as well. And for anybody who uses curry leaves in their cooking, they do have that as well. And they also have mango leaves. For anybody who has any religious work, they have those types of leaves as well. They also have neem leaves. This is also good in tea, I hear. It's really healthy and has many health benefits. And this is another market right next door to the Apna Bazaar. They have like the same fruits and veggies. I find that if you live in Queens, New York, everybody has their own little market that they like to go to. They have some same here as well. This is really good at curry. You put like coconut milk and shrimp on the inside. They have Karaila too. This over here is Ginup. My Trini folks might know it as chenet. It's like a green skin on the outside, you bite into it and it has like a orange flesh with the seed. It's similar to lychee almost.
Yeah, but it's so slippery. Like,
Really slippery?
choke on it, yeah.
Oh wow. Be careful when eating that, guys.
Yeah.
Anybody in need of tulsi leaves or anything, they have it on Liberty as well. They also have a lot of jewelry stores where you can get gold bangles, silver bangles, earrings, chains, necklaces.
Forgetting the name of it. I think it's date.
Dates?
Is it date?
Oh, possibly. It could be. Lots of fresh ginger over here. If you guys have a favorite brand of chow mein, go ahead and comment it down below. You guys know for me, I like the Videsi brand, or I like the Champion brand as well. But yeah, comment down below, let me know what your favorite is, because I know every person has a favorite. All of my Guyanese folks know what these are. Wiri wiri peppers. Give the perfect taste and spice to your food. Fresh thyme, fine thyme that's dried already, fresh turmeric, and Guyana thyme. This right here gives a lot of really good flavor to foods like stews or pepper pot as well.
For anybody who has trouble finding certain spices at their local grocery stores, if you're ever on Liberty Avenue, they have literally anything that you could imagine as far as spices go. They have a lot of these bulk spices that you can pick up as well, like coriander, jeera, and they also have this thing called mixed masala. All it really is a whole bunch of different seeds and seasonings that are mixed together, and all you have to do is take them home, wash them, parch them, and then you can make your own masala by grinding them.
Alright guys, so we're at another one of these little markets or shops, and as you guys can see behind me, they have a whole bunch of fresh fruits. Basically have everything here. All of these markets basically have the same thing, but everybody, believe it or not, has their favorite market that they like to go to. Whenever my grandmother goes anywhere, my aunts go anywhere, they know exactly where they want to go and what they need to find where. Oh wow.
Big one underneath there too.
So this, for any of you guys who don't know, is called jackfruit. This is the actual jackfruit. Guyanese people know this as koa as well, the actual big fruit that comes off the tree. They also have some really cool exotic fruits. They have jackfruit here. They have chirimoya, very similar to soursop. They have mangosteens, quince apples. They also have rambutan, which is similar to lychee, and carambola or star fruit. So this is basically a night view of Liberty Avenue. It's always busy here, no matter what night it is. And since it is a Friday night tonight, A lot of people are out as usual. Friday, Saturday is when you get the most crowds in this area. And of course they have all of the regular stuff. They have a Rite Aid, a Verizon Wireless over there. You got your Dunkin' Donuts for your coffee needs. So this is not another like Trini and Guyanese fusion place. It's called Tropical Jade. So we're just gonna walk in and check out some of the stuff they have as well.
So Tropical Jade is one of the newer restaurants on the scenes in Queens, New York. And they're always packed. They're always serving up delicious food. And I've heard really good things about them. Although Reshmi and I just stopped in to check them out, I'm sure I'm going to try it when I go to New York the next time, because their food really looked delicious. And they're serving up all of those classic curries, the rotis, they have pot bake over here, and all of the other desserts.
So we are approaching another one of these really big West Indian markets. This is actually Reshmi's favorite because it's really big. A lot of variety. A lot of the same ingredients too. It's called Edos. It's like a root vegetable. Really good in curries.
So Reshmi was just explaining to me when we got into this market that whenever you're eating doubles or a spicy Trini street food, you need to have a cold apple soda or one of those cold solo sodas as well. She went ahead and she showed me a few of the sodas that they had here, and some of them I've tried before, some of them are very interesting to see, and I'll definitely be trying them in the future for you guys to see as well. And we were just talking about the different curry powders that we do like to use. She was asking me if I like to use this Lala's curry powder, and of course I do. That is the best curry powder in my opinion. It's the one that my grandmother uses all the time. And this is actually the brand that Reshmi uses every once in a while. She likes to use the Taj curry powder, but sometimes she can't find it in New York that easily, so she'll have to substitute the Kala brand one instead. And she said this one's very comparable and she enjoys it as well. And as I said before, they also have a whole bunch of different masalas. If you do not know how to mix your own masala at home, they have a dark version, a light version. They have amchar masala for like mango takari. And they have different seasonings for fried rice, cook-up rice, fried fish, and other items like that. And this is something that I haven't really ever seen before. This is actually bara mix. I'm not too sure how I feel about that because bara is so simple to make at home. I don't really know about these pre-packaged food items.
So one of the last stops we're at is actually Little Guyana. A lot of people know Richmond Hill or Queens, New York as Little Guyana, but they actually have a storefront called Little Guyana. And of course they have all of the fresh fruits and veggies, and you go inside, they have a lot of already pre-packaged foods and different things inside. So we just walked into Little Guyana and we are just looking at some of this stuff. As you guys can see up on the wall, they have a lot of big pots and utensils for cooking. They have a lot of the Guyanese snacks as well. These are my favorite type of plantain chips to eat. And of course condiments are like a really big thing. They have a whole bunch of pepper sauces, mango sauces, achars. They even have green seasoning in a bottle now. Kasrip for your pepper pot or stews. Mango achar. Chow mein seasoning. Alright guys, so Reshmi and I just finished our little walk through Liberty. We definitely walked off those doubles and the food that we ate, and we're getting ready to head on home now. We found a cool bunch of stuff and we hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to Reshmi's channel, Taste of Trini, and they can find you on Instagram at Taste of Trinbago, and same on Facebook. And yeah, I'll see you guys again in my next vlog or video. Bye guys.